I hope this is the last part of this exercise here. So we haven't quite finished part G yet. So what is the domain of F? The domain is all the x values, the value input such that the function value is defined. Okay, so all the value from -4 right there to all the way to 6. Now, any number outside of the interval would have no defined function value. So the value input is just all those numbers from -4 to 6, and that's including -4 and including 6. So I would say that the interval here is from -4 to 6. And if we want to use the interval notation, then we need to use this, means it's including -4 and 6, and of course that's including 6 because 6 has a defined value for the function which is equal to 0. Okay, so this is the now sometimes it can be very confusing because the order the pair looks just like the interval notation, so you have to distinguish it by the context itself. So that's the domain. The domain is x from -4 to 6, or interval notation. Okay, now what about the range? I believe the next question will be asking about the range. Yes, indeed. The range of this function. Okay, that's the domain. The range goes from the possible outcome now. The possible output for this function is 3 to -2. That's the high. 3 is the highest value it can achieve, and -2 is the lowest it can go. So any number in between is possible. So these are all the possible output of the function. So we should specify it again. As you can see, a solid dot on the graph, 5, 3, and 2, -2. So we will say that the range is from the smallest possible, -2, to the largest possible, which is 3. So that's the function value, what we call the range. So it's from here to here. So that's the range. Again, the domain is from here to here, where the function is defined. Okay. Okay, let's move on to x-intercept. You can see those 3 points on the x-axis that the graph crosses, and y-intercept is only 1 point, which is a 0, 0. Now, how often does the line y equal -1 cross the intercept the graph? So this line right in the middle, this line here, okay, I'm going to use this line. This one is f equal -1.